All right, hello and welcome to Odyssey of Eternity. As you see, the title of tonight is the beginning of the end of part one. Of well, could be part one, could be part two next week. Depends on how speedy the players go through this. Uh, but the party has been going for 2 years, building up to this point. Single handedly the longest running campaign I have run or been a part of. Through rises and falls, the party has come together, fought together, fought with each other, but always at the end of the day came back as a team. So, with that being said, over the last few months of game time, your characters have gone through searching fragments of the soulmonger, of the Atropal, and sealing the power away. By Saveshna using your crown. Usually, it's been a visage coming from you in a dream directing you where you need to go next, what the next problem is, what the next place you need to go. And this time, it is no different. You guys all sort of find yourself dreaming, all on a beach. You look around as you see the rest of your companions also lounging on the beach. Little wicker chairs watching the beach or the water ebb and flow. Ebb and flow. You see the sunrise off in the background is purple. As you see, there are a pastel pink sky above. You're definitely in a dream, but one that you can interact with. You casually watch several tulips frolicking in the water that laps at your toes while sitting in the chairs. A bright light draws your attention, however, as you see the rest of you sitting all around you. And another figure floats down, an absolutely stunning visage of an angel. It is I, Lurua, once again. This time I bring you news of the end. The final task that I have for you. You have been a great help lately, and you've destroyed and captured many fragments and the powers within of the Soulmonger lately. However, the Thayans have been doing likewise, and while you have thwarted multiple attempts, there was other areas that you could not be, and they were able to take some shards themselves. They have the ability at this point, and have found their way in the great maze of Ubtao. They're currently going through a ritual to open the iron doors to the fugue plane, where Dendar lays restless, pounding at the doors, waiting to get out. This will be your final call to adventure, from me anyways. As if you do not accept this, there will be no world to come back to. Dendar is the World Eater, and will end the world, should she escape. Mighty heroes, you are some of the strongest that Faerun have ever brought forth. You have conquered the death curse. You have fought monsters and helped so many people. I ask you one last time. Please, save the world. Will you do this for me?
Of course.
I mean, it'd kind of be a damper if the world I live in is gone.
Is Mugmug even there?
Yes, you all are here.
Uh,
You all are in this dream state. Including you, Dantalus, who cannot normally dream. As Elf.
We can still dream. You can drive somebody mad not being able to dream. Though that might make sense, considering some of his choices.
I could do this.
So, there's something that you will need. When you awaken, you will find the artifact of great power. Isilmayax. It is the great magical lock that, using the opals, well, she nods to Saveshna's crown. Using the crown, you can imprint into it and allow yourself access to be able to lock the door once more, should you be able to close the iron doors if they open. You might be able to find more opals throughout the maze, and any that you find will be a boon to your quest. You are adventurers with no team name. But you, my friends, are the greatest hope that we have.
So we're the to be determined.
Trevor, I don't know if you heard that last bit about the crown and the lock.
Yeah, something, my Bluetooth glitched out when you were saying something very important.
Yes, so you were told that when you wake up, you will find the artifact known as Isilmayax, which is a lock that, while normally uses the opals that you've been sort of absorbing, it will allow you to pull the crown off your head and insert it into the lock. And this will allow you to lock the iron doors once more. And any more opal pendants that you might find in the dungeon can help with the charge it more.
Okay.
As the dream starts going, Lurua looks and she's like, "Please, before I let you go, Ubtao, the god of Chult, once agreed to lock the doors and surround it by a confusing mage as part of an ancient agreement with the gods of Faerû. Even though he was born a primordial, Ubtao was given Chult as a result of his agreement with the gods, and he was promised no cleric of the gods would ever preach in Chult. As time progressed, Ubtao merged into the nature spirits of Chult, the most powerful of which was his dark shadow, Ishaudao. But the deal was broken when the goddess Shar consumed Ishaudao, and the gods sent their clerics to Chult to spread their faiths. I'm not convinced that Ubtao will be motivated to stop Dendar here. And if he does appear, he may not be strong enough to stop Dendar from entering this world, since Shar consumed some of his essence. So do not count on divine intervention here, as it may not work.
How dare you? Come on!
She never said your god, she just was talking about Ooptown.
Okay, just meant Ooptown. Okay, I just thought you were being like, haha, got you. Level 20 cleric, yeah, right.
I mean, when clerics finally start to become useful.
Hmm.
That's unfair and
I'm
rude.
just teasing.
And
Hey, you know what? I've joked all along about how not OP my character is. Even though I
No.
somehow end up getting all the kills, but that's okay.
Right?
I appreciate it from my team. Thanks, guys.
So, as you guys start to wake up, is there any questions you'd like to ask as you start to feel sleep tugging back, or awakeness tugging at you?
I want to ask things
Yeah,
like,
nothing.
what kind of beings are we gonna fight against? Because last time we did something, half the stuff was resistant to fire, which was half of my spells. So, any resistances we should be aware of?
I am not sure.
No, okay.
I might be powerful, but I'm not all-knowing. I will not be able to tell you that.
What was the full spelling of your name?
That I'm not allowed to give you either.
You did give me the name. Lallaroo or whatever.
I told you
but
it
the
was
spelling of
Larua,
it.
but I cannot give you the spelling.
It's in my notes.
How many opals does our enemy currently have?
They have at least 3. Somewhere in the maze. Fully charged. Oh, by the way, do not worry about getting there. You're already there. I've taken the liberty to transport you all to the beginning of this at the Peaks of Flame.
Cool. So can you just transport a shopkeeper for us too while you're at it? Yeah.
No, I cannot. Anything else?
that's always rude of you to move my body without my permission.
Consent is important, you know.
Yes, but end of the world is also important as well. And time is of
Meh.
the essence.
Meh.
End of the world is important. Doesn't override consent. Consent is consent. Wait for my yes.
I don't think gods need consent.
Maybe they do. Starters, rude. Hey, let's just save the frickin' world, okay? Misa has good shit in this world.
Should probably get some divine intervention for those legs.
I don't want to waste it.
Wow!
Well, I wasn't meaning yours.
Oof.
Who's...
Hey, there was a choice to put on that mantle.
Yeah. And?
And as you guys are talking, sort of bickering back and
Consequences.
forth as about consequences, awakeness starts to reach you. You wake up on rough ground, mounds of ash accumulating over top of you. Struggling to your feet, you realize that you lay just below walls of jagged rock, from which smoke pours into a lightning-filled sky. The land around you is choked by ash and devoid of life. A fissure is near in the nearest wall, suggests a respite against the suffocating dust, and inside you can see what looks to be like worked stone. A large, intricately made brass lock lies in the ash near you.
That must be what the Holy Lady.
I'll go pick up the lock. Well, looks like I'm gonna need this. How's this work exactly? And I'm just gonna kind of inspect it.
So, looking at this lock, there had it is a. There seems to be 4 slots that look to be exactly the same shape of the opal pendants that you've seen, stationed on the outside facets of the lock, almost as if you put like a gem placement. There's also where the almost on like a master lock where you'd have that bar. There's a slot where you'd be able to put the raised part of your crown into it. But it's brass. It seems to be. It's about a foot wide in all dimensions. Like, it is a big, sort of bulky, mechanical creation.
I'll put that in my bag of holding for safekeeping.
Okay. And as you guys are sitting here, the volcanic ash is cloying. It is choking at your lungs. You feel it burning quickly.
Oh, great.
This place is just dreadful. Figure those idiots follow Dendar, follow a god so consumed with just absolute nothing. It's preposterous.
Do we see like a way forward or anything? Like,
You see the fissure in the ground that you see worked stone further down.
okay.
Or the fissure in the wall, sorry.
Well, that's probably the entrance to this maze that no one seems to know about.
Great.
Why are you so down in the dumps?
I was sleeping, and I got woken up and then transported without any kind of a, hey, I'm going to move you over here kindly. You were just already there. You know, I had plans for my morning. I wanted tea, I wanted breakfast, and I get nothing. I get volcanic ash. We just got killing another thing. And, you know, I just wanted breakfast, okay? Anyways.
Jeez. Someone woke up on the wrong side of that hammock.
I didn't even get to be in my hammock. Literally. Anyways. Well, we should probably go in that way so we stop breathing in all of this. Last time we spent anywhere in, well, stuff we couldn't breathe, we all got very tired very quickly.
Well, that's why I'm looking up if I have any spells that I
And I'm going to look at everyone,
clean air.
pour out a little bit of water onto like a strip of cloth and just
Good idea. So you do see the fissure in the wall that seems to have worked stone behind it. Is that where you guys are going? Or are you guys going the opposite direction, away from the opening? Having a tea party out in the ash?
Yeah, no, not that.
assuming that
That-
way.
Sure, Misa going whatever way the group decides, so. But we should probably get going soon.
So, you head into the fissure down below. The wall, it goes down, the wall comes in as you step in. And as you cross the threshold of this, you feel an odd sensation. You feel. Dantalus, you've teleported the party many a time. You've been teleported, all of you, many a time, be it from Dantalus, from Renault, or other beings. This feels like the most graceful teleportation you've ever experienced. It feels like you're simply walking into the next room. As you look back, you no longer see a volcanic waste behind you, but a black wall of obsidian. Ahead, a wide corridor of crumbling stone splits in 3 separate directions in front of you. Water drips from the ceiling of the leftmost as it leads into darkness. The center continues straight for a bow shot before turning left and then right. Its walls are covered in the scrollwork of an endless maze. The corridor of the right angles upward, its walls smeared with ashes. A warm breeze drifts down to you.
The lady said that they had 3 opals, right? So there's 3 pathways, which means they could have all split up. They could all go down the same one.
We should split the party.
We should definitely not do that. Well, I mean, you could actually start walking your own way, and we could probably finish one side of the maze, come all the way back, and you probably would have only gotten about 40 feet. So, I mean,
Well, like any place we don't know, let's just pick the side of the wall and keep to that side.
what was that? What was that thing that I read a while ago? You always keep your left hand on the wall, you keep your right hand on the wall, and then you just
Put
go.
your left hand in.
Put your
Yeah.
left hand out. Put left hand in and you shake it all. Yeah, that was it.
Well, we're not getting anywhere sitting around here talking.
Mhm.
Left or right?
Or center.
Center.
This is actually a game.
Misa wants center.
Well,
No, left or right hand. To
yes.
see
Oh.
which wall we're going to stay on. Not all of us are so perverse to have something in the center.
I mean, I don't know about it being perverse. I mean, I've heard it called a dumb stick before, but not perverse. That's all right. Well, I mean,
Misa got that. It was a dick joke.
I kind of vote. What was the hand that got chopped off? Was that my right hand? I vote the left. No. Yeah.
As I just look at Honoria's
Why, you looking to
face,
lose the
just
other hand?
angrily chewing the boba that she's drinking.
No comment.
Sorry.
Sorry, you just don't qualify to comment on that. You're missing the middle part. So left.
Left it is.
Left. I think we broke Ken.
Let's go left and run away from this conversation.
I don't know. Just walk away from Honoria. Because I can't tell who's giving me the look right now. Either Honoria or Bailey. It's a little confusing.
This is her face right now.
I know. Okay.
Okay. So left it is.
All right, so you guys head down the left path. As you guys are walking, I need a group check here. You can use your strongest stat here, either survival or investigation. Does not matter which. Just I just need to know what you roll for each one of them.
Natural 1, everybody. Starting off the night right.
I mean, do we get advantage if we're putting our hand on the wall? What about a history check? I mean, does it
I mean,
have to
I
be
wouldn't be leading.
Oh, my investigation's a +11. What am I thinking?
My investigation is a +5, but that doesn't help that I rolled a natural 1.
I got a 16
Seems
overall.
promising.
Doesn't matter which. They're both the same.
I got a 30.
11 survived.
Okay, let me just start writing down. So we have 2 fails.
And Kismet got a 19. Almost had a natural 20. Rolled a 19.
What did you get, Saveshna?
16.
16, yep. Kismet there. Mug, what did you get?
11.
Alright, so you're walking for what seems to be an hour through this maze, following the different corridors, your hand sticking to the left wall, walking through, and eventually you find yourself in an odd place.
An odd place like a 30 helped us, or like an odd place where the natural 1 moved us in a really bad position?
Well, this was a group check. So do with that as you will. As you sit there, you find yourself, as the tunnel opens up, into a sunlit-filled valley. Despite an obvious sky painted roof a bow shot above you, moving through the dense foliage, your clothes are quickly soaked with the humidity and water dripping from the canopy. It looks like there's a cave in the mountain on the other side of the valley that perhaps leads you deeper into the maze. So how are you guys proceeding through this jungle here? Things are very thick.
Is this like flashbacks of Chult kind of?
It feels exactly like Chult.
Are
Feels
we
like you're
never
younger.
going to escape this godforsaken jungle? No offense, Kismet. No, and Mug.
I was gonna
Seriously.
say, watch your tone there.
No, I mean, I love the port. The port's fantastic.
In fact, you are wrong. God has not forsaken it. He has come back to the jungle. So,
Um,
blows a raspberry at you.
Previously forsaken.
You'd think if you were a god, you could fix your own legs.
Humble beginnings.
Do we?
Dickwad. All right.
Oh,
We suggest continuing.
she's back. Well, do we want to treat this like Chult and just dinosaur it through, or do we want to carefully weave our way through this very thick jungle to the obvious cave that we should? I mean, you know there's gonna.
It's funny that you say dinosaur your way through.
Ken's like, no,
As-
never again.
Well, looking into this area, you hear a thunderous roar echo through the valley as a group of huge bipedal dinosaurs break through the tree line and rush towards you. Their pounding steps shake the ground. Looking behind you, you no longer see the entrance that you used to enter this valley. There is only more jungle. 3 Tyrannosaurus Rexes rush out against you guys. As this will be initiative.
Darn, we can't horse wrangle him
Does
to.
everyone still get the boop every day?
Yes, that is an automatic. Yeah, everyone would get the boost.
Do move in herds.
Also, perfect timing, Astra.
I was starting to say, it looks like I showed up in the nick of time.
Mugmug, what is your initiative?
23.
23. Kismet?
17.
17. Dantilus?
19.
Savashna?
11.
Honoria?
22.
Astrum?
I am right there with Mugmug at 23.
Solid.
It's not every day Honoria goes second, technically, in initiative.
Wow!
So Astrum and
Go
Mugmug,
from
you were the first to react at a 23 each. You see 3.
Asti, you can go first.
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
All right. So we've got Tyrannosaurus Rexi bearing down
Yeah.
on us, right?
There are 3 of them.
All right. Well, I'm gonna fly about 10 feet up. How far away are they?
They're about 30 feet up, or 30 feet away from you.
30 feet. All right. I'm gonna fly kind of up and in front of the group to make myself the primary target.
Okay, you fly up in front of the group.
And then I'm gonna make some attacks.
Okay.
Right. Let's get this party started here. First attack is a 25 to hit,
25 will hit.
and a second attack is a dirty 20 to hit.
That'll hit as well.
All right. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and I'm going to smite. And 16, 20, 29, 31, 36 points of damage on the first hit.
You said how much?
36.
Okay.
And then 10, 18, 20, 28, 29, and then 34 points of damage on the second hit.
Okay, so you did. All right, cool. As you hit this one quite hard.
And then bonus action, I am going to rage.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that'll do it.
All right, Mugmug, it is your turn.
How far are Desa away from me?
30 feet. And
30
you see
feet?
3 of them. As you see the grass or the jungle rustling behind the 3, it sounds like there might be a 4th one in the area.
How many of them can I get within a 60-foot cone?
The 3 that you can see. And
Cool.
Astrum.
Fine, do it.
Okay. Misa going to Empowered Cone of Cold.
Okay.
So I need a con save of 24.
Right.
Fail. And a fail.
Ostrom fail?
Astrum got a 25.
Okay, Ostrom passes. So it's going to be half of whatever I make it once I bump it. Clicky clacky math rocks. $37 points of cold damage.
All right. As you see, the cold licks upon their feathered scales. The one seems to be bloodied. The rest of them seem to be pretty all right still. Anything else, Mugmug?
The one that's bloodied, that's the one that Ostrom is right in front of, right?
Yes.
Okay. I need that one to make me a strength save.
27.
Passes.
All right.
That's
Anything
it.
else? All right, Honoria, your turn.
Okay, I'm just gonna hit her with a produce flame.
The one that's heavily injured that Astrid is on.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
1 second. I just want to check something for my features and traits. I'm just trying to make sure. They took a feat recently. Oh, it's just not showing me. I just took Spell Sniper, so I was wondering if it automatically changes the distance on some of my spells here, and I think it does. Okay, yeah,
Produce
I
Flame,
should be
think,
able to
is
hit
from
it because it's Produce Flame is within. I can hurl the flame at a creature within 30 feet of me. So
Yeah, so it should be 60.
okay.
With Spell Sniper.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna do that. Please be good. 15.
15 will hit a Rex.
Oh, thank goodness, because I rolled really low and I was really counting on my spell modifier for that one. I rolled a 2. So that should just about tell you. Okay. 4.
It should be 4 die 8 if I remember correctly.
Yes. Yes. I haven't used this one yet, so. Oh no, I rolled 2 ones. 12 points total.
12 points of fire. All right. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Dantalus.
Not basically.
Just so you're aware, I switched out Tasha's Mind Whip, and I actually shifted that to Melf's Acid Arrow for
Okay.
my second level signature spell that I can just cast. So that is what I'm going to do to the one that is currently injured.
Okay.
The most injured one. Let me rephrase that. So that'll be a 33 to hit.
Just by a little bit.
Okay.
Like the meteor.
4. 7. That will be 10 points of acid damage.
10 points of acid. All right.
And on its and then on its next turn, it will take another 8 points of acid damage.
Okay. Wonderful.
Yes. At the end of its next turn. It's a little weird how that says that, but
Anything else?
nope, that's it.
Guessmate, your turn.
How many are still there?
There's 3 that you can see. The jungle is rustling behind them. It looks like there might be a 4th in the jungle.
Cool.
You also see the cave entrance. Looks to be about 130 feet away.
Cool. How many can I get in a 20-foot radius without
two, just
getting my allies?
2 just based on size.
Fair enough. I am going to use 7 charges from my Staff the Magi.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast a 7th level fireball.
Would you like to include the one that is heavily injured or the ones that have not been injured?
The one that has been heavily
Well,
injured.
slightly injured.
I'll include that one, yeah.
I want that, Bailey. Maple boba coffee. That sounds...
Yeah, I just put maple syrup instead of like making like a brown sugar boba sauce sort of thing. It's maple syrup.
So, the deck saves are a 10 and a 17 on these guys.
The 17 will pass.
Okay.
DC is 16.
So the one that is heavily injured will fail.
Well, I'm rolling 12d6. Wonderful sound. .48 points of fire damage.
48 points of fire. All right. You see that T-Rex, the one that was heavily injured, that one falls to the ground, blasted by the fireball. The other one seems to be slightly charred by it, but not much bothered.
Let's see. Do I have any bonus actions I could really use here? Not really. That's what I'm gonna do for this turn. And just be
Alright.
super happy that I now have this staff that I can cast more magic with.
All right, Lady Saveshna, your turn.
How many are still standing? All of them?
There are two still standing. You see the jungles rustling behind the two, where there might be a fourth that has not made itself known yet.
Okay. I'm gonna fly towards the weakest looking of the two.
Okay.
I'm just gonna make an attack with my scimitar. Oh, so close. It's a natural 19.
That'll hit.
Where is my scimitar? That'll be 9 damage.
9 points of damage. Okay.
And I guess I'll do a level 1 bless on it, or not bless. Smite.
It's a blessing in a way.
An anti-blessing.
That'll be 12 radiant damage. And second attack, another natural 19. That'll be 7 slashing, and I guess I'll do another level 1. And that'll be 8 radiant damage.
Okay.
And that'll end my turn.
Okay. The T-Rex's turn. The one on you, Saveshna, is going to try to make a bite on you. For a natural 20.
It'll hit, but it won't do critical damage.
Because you're adamantine armor?
Yep.
Fantastic. So you'll take, when this loads, 6, 11, 26 points of piercing damage, and you are grappled and restrained. It's then going to take a tail attack on Astrum. 25 to hit you, Astrum.
Yes, that does hit.
For 20 points of bludgeoning, half to 10 because you're raging.
All right.
The next T-Rex is going to come out and attempt to bite you, Astrum. 14 will miss, I believe.
Yes.
So then attempt to make a tail attack at advantage against Saveshna. So 20 to hit. Which
That'll miss.
All right, and then you have the T-Rex burst from the earth, or not burst from not the earth, from the jungle. This one's coming a bit back further. This one's going to be charging towards Kismet with the staff.
I knew I should have patient defense.
So Kismet, that's going to be a
Kicking
27 to hit you.
Oh,
That's a large number. 11, 22. for 45 points of piercing damage. You are grappled and restrained. As the T-Rex makes a turn, spin attack, and tries to hit Mugmug with its
However, as I take down, I am not restrained and grappled because I'm going to use my reaction to Misty Escape. What I get for being Fey.
your feet.
Yes. No,
Cool.
it is part of being a Fey hacked. Once per short
yes,
rest, when you
yes.
take damage, you can use your reaction to turn invisible and teleport up to 60 feet to an unoccupied space you can see. I remain
Perfect.
invisible until the start of my next turn or until I attack or cast a spell.
Fantastic. As you teleport
I still
out
take
as it
the
bites you-
damage.
Yep.
What? Yes, I teleport
Yes.
out as it bites me.
Mugmug,
Mhm.
a 23 to hit as this tail swings at you.
That hits.
All right, for 20 points of bludgeoning damage.
How many points of piercing damage did I take? 41.
At the start of the round, you see the T-Rex that you blew up. That you see dissipates into a black smoke. As you see the smoke reform with two new T-Rexes standing fully ready to go where it died. Astrum, it is your turn, as they are now 5 T-Rexes in play. Oh, by the way, at the end of the one turn, the acid damage, I almost forgot about that. You said 8?
I thought that one died.
Oh, yeah, that was the one with the fireball, yep.
Yeah. So that's why I didn't bring it up. But two new ones.
So wait, like a Hydra, the one that died, 2 just spawned in its place.
Yes.
We
Yet
gotta
again,
go.
you see these 5
gotta
there.
go.
You do see there is the tunnel entrance in the back, and there are 5 angry T-Rexes. Astrum, it is your turn.
Right. He just yells, make a run for it, and then he's just going to keep attacking for now. So I'm going to make 2 swings. It's an 18 and a 14, so they both hit because they're plus 14 to that. I'm going to back off my smites, though. I'm just going to keep them busy.
Okay.
So one is 16 points of damage, and the second attack is 13 points of damage. So 29 altogether.
Okay. Anything else, Astrum?
I'm gonna use a bonus action to shift my weapon to the flame tongue sword.
Okay.
And that's all.
All right, Mugmug.
Well, Mug currently's legs are shot, so
Nice.
Small price to pay.
Yeah. Yes, Misa aware of this. However, Misa also's movement speed is 1. So, what did I get bonus? Misa got low. Plus con. Okay, cool. Misa remember.
Let's see, 5 angry T-Rexes.
Yeah.
Portal 130 feet away.
I have portal shit. Misa's movement speed is 20. Misa gonna walk up to Daedalus, grab a hold of him, and point at the thing and go, Go!
Amazing.
And action dodge.
Okay. Honoria.
I will run and use my one second. Okay. Hold on. I'm kind of using the desktop version of my character sheet instead of my iPad, so it's a little bit different. Yeah. I guess I was gonna see if I could do anything, but I can only do one thing per action. So I will run and use my movement, and then I will use my action to dash. So I think that only gets me like 60 feet, but
Yep.
that's what I'll do.
Okay. Dantalus, your turn.
Super confused why Mugbug is grabbing onto me and saying go. And
Teleport, maybe?
you do realize that well, okay, I'll go. And I will use Misty Step 30 feet toward the portal.
That puts you right immediately behind the T-Rexes. Unless you run up to the T-Rexes and then Misty Step.
Oh, are they on the
Yeah.
other side? I thought the portal was...
So you're here, the T-Rexes are here, and the portal is beyond the T-Rexes, 130 feet totally away from where you currently are standing.
Gotcha. Okay, well that makes things even more confusing.
Astrum said he tried to keep him busy.
How far can I grab Mugbug?
What's your strength score?
An 8?
You would be at half movement to move Mug.
The wrong tool for this job, sir.
That's why I'm confused.
Mug just looks up at you and goes, points at your hat and says, teleport!
Yeah, I got that part.
Is it worth it though?
Does it? You know what? I got a better idea. Is everybody minus there's only one person that's not within 30 feet of me, correct?
Yeah, because Bailey or Honoria just ran that way.
Okay.
60 feet.
She ran 60 feet.
Yes.
Cool. I am going to Flugenheigenhumen, and I am going to cast Scatter, and I will teleport all of us minus Bailey 120 feet.
Are your
Toward-
spells in German or something?
That's my secret word to let everybody know I'm teleporting them. I did roleplay this. So just whoop,
I
gone.
think I'd remember that.
So everyone but Honoria is now 10 feet away from the portal exit, or the
Yes.
cavern exit. Honoria, you are still
70
feet away. 70 feet away, as all the T-Rexes are starting to look in your direction.
Oh, great. Yep, saw that coming. Million miles away.
And I need. Hold on 1 second. Where are you? Okay. Yeah, that's it. So I'm gonna do.
All right. Kismet, your turn. This is why you always bless the wizard, chat says.
Hey, whoa. Wow.
No.
Man, long-term
If-
memory.
You know what?
Okay,
You know what?
Quick thing.
I
Quick
am
thing.
never
Quick thing.
for the rest of any characters I have, if they ever get blessed. You heard it here first, folks.
Quick
Analyst's
thing.
characters will never get blessed ever.
Sorry. Quick thing. Quick
Yes.
thing. Dantalus, does that spell require you to see me?
I will put it on an enemy before I put it on Daenerys's character.
Bless
Never.
everyone he's ever fighting toe to toe
Yeah.
with melee.
And, at its base level, what do I have? Like 3 people I can bless. Even if there is me, one other person, and Daenerys's or Kelly's character, Kelly's characters will never receive a blessing.
It's not
Ever.
my fault you're not within 30 feet of me. I mean,
So does-
mechanics.
No, it's
Scatter-
fine. It's fine.
Does scatter
But if we're going
require-
to,
Yes, it
The standard
does. So if
requires
for some reason that
Would
if
not
he's,
be able to see me. I am currently invisible
well, that's
until
on
the
you.
start
so
of
you're,
my turn.
then you're stuck back there. Then everybody else minus Kismet and Adoria would be there.
Okay.
So I would also be back with
Yes.
Honoria.
I don't know what direction you teleported, because you did teleport, you said it's up to 60 feet.
Yeah, I
With
wasn't sure. I wouldn't want to be super far away from everyone, though. So I'd probably still stick decently
so you-
close to Honoria.
You're about, well, Honoria ran 60 feet forward, so you would have, if you would have been staying by the group where she was last before this happened, you would have been, you probably would have been back with the party, so you're about 140, 150 feet away from the portal.
I like how you were going to say fast and then remembered that this is Kismet we're talking about, and I was like, yeah, compared to Kismet, not that fast.
Hmm.
So what are you doing?
Ever helping Daedalus again, apparently.
Sorry, I'm just reading something.
Elsa, let it go.
If I were
Hey,
to
I'm the one who said
enlarge-
I moved on. I'm sorry that you didn't.
Okay.
All right, guys,
And here we are.
let's let Kismet make his turn. Make their turn.
If I enlarge myself, would I be able to pick up Honoria?
Yes.
Okay. I will cast enlarge on myself
Okay.
with the staff, which is just at will.
Yep.
And then I will use a bonus action to Step of the Wind
Okay.
and dash, dashing right by Honoria, scooping her up. With that, my movement goes to 110 feet. I will then use feline agility to just get us to the party. And basically, in my enlarged state, I am pushing the party through the portal.
So you don't have the ability, because you can only interact with one creature or item per turn, to push the party in. But you
Yeah,
can
I'm
kneel
basically
you and
I'm
Gloria
just
right into
yeah,
the,
that's basically what
into
I'm
the-
doing. And if the giant tabaxi is running past them and they end up something happens, I am sorry, but I am zooming over there.
Yes.
I will definitely block myself with Mug.
All right, so you are through the cavern portal. Lady Saveshna, your turn.
I'm just gonna look at all the T-Rex drool that's all over me. Just how disgusting, and I will prestidigitation myself.
Okay.
With my action, and then I will step through the portal.
All right, so you step through. So that just remains Dantalus, Astrum, Mug. You are the last 3 left there. As you see looking back at the T-Rexes, you see their form start to shake and shift a little bit as you see large feathery wings burst from their backs as they take wing and start dashing straight to you. They move 120 feet right up to your back line with a full dash. So that takes their full movement. They no longer have anything, but the three of you are within combat or melee of them. Astrum, it is your turn.
All right. Am I the farthest away from the portal?
You guys are all 10 feet away from the portal because Dantalus scattered you all there.
Okay. I'm going to ready a dash action, and I'm going to stay put to make myself kind of the target so everyone else can get in. And as soon as everyone else in the team is through the portal, that's when the dash action will trigger.
Okay. Sounds good. Mug.
Disengage, walk through the portal.
Okay. Honoria, looking back, you cannot see the rest of your party members that are still fighting, but you see the rest of them that have come through side by side with you.
So who was still left fighting them? Astrum?
Yeah, Astrum and Dantalus right now.
Ooh, yikes, Danny.
What a shame.
I'm Astrum, it's not because I don't care about you, it's because I know you're gonna be okay. I will, Astrum said run. I will count on my other members to know what to do to get out. And I will run towards the portal.
You're through the portal.
You're already through it. Kismet grabbed you and football carried you in here.
And I can't really do anything now, can I?
Yeah, no, you can only see the people that are through here. Kismet never actually set you down yet. You're still technically under Kismet's arm.
Okay.
It's just
Yeah,
like
well,
normal. It's just like normal.
Continue to.
Is the room we are currently in big enough to support a large-sized Kismet?
Yes.
Okay. Just checking before I'm, being squished.
Okay.
I mean, Kismet just went from being a small creature to a medium creature, right?
I'm not even going to dignify that with.
It wouldn't be the first time he's had to deal with such adjustments.
All right, Dantalus, your turn.
All right. Astrum, if you want to stay and fight these, I am totally with you, but I completely think we should just go right through this door.
Just go, you hear him yell.
All right.
Stop talking.
I will take the disengage action and just do the slow back walk through the portal, just keeping an eye.
So Dantalus, as you're doing the slow back walk, your back hits a solid wall.
All right, I turn around. Is the portal not there?
No, the portal's there.
Oh.
You got to look at it to go through it.
Oh. Astrum, just so you know, you got to look at this, and then I'll turn around and use the rest of my movement to walk through.
All right, you're able to get through it. It's funny that it actually specifies you have to be looking at it in order to see it to go through it.
Oh, that's funny.
That's really.
Oh, that could have been really bad, sprinting at it and then just happen to look the other direction, like, come with me, slam.
So that will trigger your held action, Astrum. However,
Yep.
you do not gain the benefits of the disengage. However, as you will take 5 opportunity attacks from T-Rexes.
That's fine.
That are right there. So the first one is going to be a 14, which will miss. Number 2 is 18, which will miss. Third with the bite is a 20 or a 31 to hit.
Oh,
That's
wow,
gonna
okay.
hit.
As it stops, please stop moving. There we go. You'll take 21 points of piercing as this stops your run as you are grappled and restrained by the bite.
Okay.
And then because you're no longer making the movement out, I'm not going to have the others attack you because you weren't. Technically, you're not triggering the op attack for them at that point.
Okay.
So, Kismet, you are in the room. You see Xandalis came through.
Mm-hmm.
Are you doing anything? You cannot see back out.
I don't really think there's anything I can do currently. Fortunately, there's not really anything I can do, so I'm kind of just here waiting for my friend.
Zaveshna, anything you would like to do?
Can I take a look around at where we're at now?
Yeah, so you seem to be in another crumbled stone corridor. Looking about, everything seems to be dark. The only light that you can see is that you have on you or your dark vision range. Other than that, you cannot see past that.
Yeah, I guess that's it.
Okay. The T-Rex's turn. They're all going to... Well, luckily for you, Astrum, because you're technically it's one of their mouth, they all can only make one attack upon you. Because they have to choose a different target for their bite and tail attack.
Right.
They're going to start fighting over their meal.
They are going to start fighting over the meal. So, Astrum, you're going to take another attempted bite attack.
Okay.
That is a 31 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
For 40 points of piercing, half to 20, because you're raging. A 19 will miss you for the second one. A 29 will hit you for the third.
I'm gonna shield that.
Okay, so that'll miss you. What does that bring your AC up to?
Can I drop my rage as a free action? Or does that have to be?
No, it has to be a bonus action. It specifically
Okay, never
states.
mind. So that will hit. Okay, never mind then.
Okay, for 29 points of piercing damage, half to
14.
14, yep. The fourth one will be a 24 to hit.
That is AC.
For 7, 14, 21, 27, 34 points of piercing.
Have to
17.
17. There we go. I can math.
Then the last one will miss you with the 21.
Okay.
Your turn.
All right. I'm gonna Misty Step. Well, can I just disengage or am I grappled?
You are grappled and restrained.
Okay.
One T-Rex has one arm. The other one has another. The other one has one of your legs. The other one has another legs. The other one's trying to get to your upper torso. Technically, you have five grapples that are on you right now.
You're like that really bad part that happened in Jurassic Park, but
That is very unpleasant. Let's see. In order to use magic, I would have to spend a bonus action to get out of rage. And then can I use Misty Step as an action?
Unfortunately.
Like it's only a bonus action, but can I use the greater economy to do a lesser thing?
Let me just double check the rage.
Try to be the hero. That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
I
you
should
can
have
also
just.
end your rage as a bonus action. You can't use the caveat, it ends if you haven't attacked or taken damage, because you just took a boatload of damage. Unfortunately not. You can't do that, unfortunately.
All right. Well, let's. You know what? When I am raging, I get advantage on strength checks. So
You do?
let's go. Let's go ahead and just break this grapple.
Mm-hmm.
So that is a 16 plus. Is it just the strength modifier?
Your athletics.
Athletics. Oh, okay, perfect. So that is a 27.
You're able to pull yourself out of the grapple and restraint.
Okay. And then
So
I am.
with that score, you're able to pull yourself free out of that.
So now that I am free, I assume I'm surrounded by these critters.
Yes.
Just run for it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
You can, if you still have your bonus action, you can drop your rage and then cast shield for
As a
reaction.
reaction. Yeah,
That's
a really
true.
good point.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna drop my rage, and that way next turn, even if everything goes to heck, I can still
Yeah.
I can still Misty Step. So I'm gonna drop my rage with my bonus action, and then I'm gonna keep my rage up and do that at the very end of my turn. I'm gonna book it right now.
Okay. So you'll take the op attacks again.
What I'm saying is you can cast shield on your op attacks.
Oh, you're right. Let's drop the rage and then book it.
Okay. So 22 will miss you for the first one.
Okay.
A 29.
That will be AC with the shield. Tag on it, but that's okay.
And Mugmug, I don't think Mug has to see to do something. Do I have to see?
You're not on the same plane right now, Mugmug.
Yeah.
okay.
that's what I was
Yes.
thinking.
It's all right. I got this next turn. And they're not gonna kill me. It's all right.
So a tail will hit you for 22 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
The third. No, this is the fourth one. 27 to hit.
That will miss with the shield.
And then a 23 to hit for the fifth
That will
one.
miss. That will miss too.
All right. Yeah. So you dive through the.
Luckily, it couldn't quite bite you, but it could hit you with the tail.
All right. Well, that's good. I'm glad it didn't bite me again.
As you pull yourself into the room, you see the rest of you guys see Astrum's chest sort of heaving, right, covered in colossal bite wounds on all of his limbs, his shoulders, his armor's damaged from, unless it's magical.
It is, thankfully.
Okay, then it's not damaged, but Astrum's looking rougher than you seen him a minute ago.
I asked you if you wanted to fight them, and you said no, so I left. What?
Fine. It's fine.
Just
Let
me clean you off, at least.
please.
And I'll start doing some prestidigitation in there, and at least cleaning them off.
Yeah.
That was ridiculous. They're a little faster than what I was anticipating.
Oh, I thought you went charging back in because you were
No.
being okay.
Goodness, no.
Well, I guess I wouldn't have seen them grow wings. So
This isn't much, but take this, and I'm going to use the free cast from Gift of the Metallic Dragon for Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Jeez, I suck at that. That's going to be 7 points of healing for you.
Thank you.
Sorry, I rolled a
7's
2.
better than nothing.
Yeah.
Couple teeth marks disappear. Excellent. All right. I am going to go ahead and heal up 50 points
Okay.
with lay on hands.
Do it incognito so Daedalus doesn't see you. Just like, yeah.
Like, wow, look, that's awesome
Look
work.
at this wonderful heal that you just gave me, Tantalus.
Prestidigitation plus Cure Wounds. You put them together, and it cleans and heals everything at the same time. Who doesn't? Who says that cleaning isn't healing? I mean,
Cleanliness is
I'd like-
godliness.
I'd like to imagine it still burns like iodine when you're cleaning a wound out.
I'm still gonna put that on a shirt.
I'm not sure if you'd believe this, but they sprouted wings after you left, Danny. It was intense.
I mean, the two came out of a dead body, so I mean, I would kind of imagine that wings is probably a possibility. Wait. So I wonder if they were just like all of the creatures, all of the dinosaurs of Chult could just spawn whatever they needed at any time. So they went from being a normal T-Rex to a flying T-Rex from like, you know, those crazy flying things, and then wait, they're not coming through here, are they?
Doesn't
Everything
appear
is
that
absolutely
way.
quiet except for what you guys are talking. Your voices are reverberating around the halls, and like I told Saveshna, you cannot see anything past your dark vision range. Everything seems to be a dark, crumbled, stony area.
Kismet's got 120, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
120 of straight vision, not even dark vision. It's just vision in
Okay.
darkness.
So maybe you in front to make it a little bit easier, so we're not super surprised, or
Works for me.
you in back.
Doesn't matter one way or the other. I am the big one right now. I am large. As I am still technically holding Honoria.
Yeah. Hey, if it
Like,
means
at
I
this
don't have to
point, I
walk for
feel
the
like
next little
I've-
bit.
I feel like I'm kind of like carrying Honoria, kind of like a King Kong moment of like holding her in one hand, and she's just sitting on the hand in front of me.
Oh, I dig that vibe. I was just thinking I was like a football underneath the arm, so I like that better.
No, I wouldn't be that. I wouldn't do that.
Okay, thanks.
Well, we were
Appreciate it.
running, yes, so I had a good hold on you. But
Yeah,
now
well,
that
yeah,
we're
exactly.
Not running. No, I'd let you just sit.
Oh, cool,
Kinda.
cool. I'll take that. I'll hop on that moment.
Okay. So, I feel like having another character carry you is such an adventurer vibe. Like you're like, yeah,
Mhm.
I've been walking my entire life. Someone else can do the walking for a minute. Like
Right?
every adventurer strives to have something else carry them. Eventually.
And you know what? Every just before the spell ends, I'm gonna re-up it on myself because it only
Nice.
lasts a minute. But I'm just gonna continually be casting it with the staff, so I'm just enlarged.
We are here for it.
It's
So-
at will, literally at will.
As you keep pushing forward, walking through the area, the only way forward you see pushes straight ahead. There are many branching pathways here and there. Are you guys still following the left hand on the wall?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. We just haven't come up with a better solution yet.
All right, I need another group check, either survival or investigation, your choice. And I need to know what you all got.
I got
So
a
start with
21.
21. So
Sorry.
Honoria.
15.
Okay. Danielis.
12.
Okay. Saveshna.
19.
Okay. Astrum.
4.
Okay. Mugmug.
16.
Okay. I will get to the results here after this break. We're going to take 10 minutes and then we are going to
After these messages.
We will be back in roughly about 10 minutes, guys. See you all shortly. Be right back.
correctly, I want you guys to fight something and me to get the last blow.
And that is what we
Let's
came
just
back
be real.
on to Honora
Beautiful.
asking the party to kill things so she could steal the kill.
Yeah, that's my MO, isn't it?
So, as you guys work your way through here, you guys have found yourself in a small opening. You see the tunnel narrows until you're crawling on your knees. Kismet, you are no longer able to stay still
Enlarged.
fully enlarged, yes.
Sad. Sorry,
As you
Nori, I can't
eventually-
carry anymore.
It's fine, Kismet. It happens to all men at times.
Moving
I'm
on.
just going to ignore that comment.
This area ends up opening up into a sunlit jungle clearing. A well-built Chaltan man with a necklace of dinosaur teeth sits cross-legged on a flat rock, separating a pile of cut wild flowers and raw gemstones from a sack. Both the flowers and stones are vibrantly red. The man looks unhappy at a gem and, scowling, throws it into the jungle. He notices you, looks back, and speaks. Does anyone speak Chultan?
Yes, and I understand every language.
Alright. So you hear him. Adventurers once more. Come to save the day by swinging your swords. There is no justice in this world.
Is there justice in letting the world die?
Well, it's not going to happen because adventurers are going to come in and swoop down and save the day at the last minute like everything was meant to happen.
And if we didn't, the world would die.
Your aspect of the world would die. It would go on in another means.
Even
Just
if the world
without
eater
you.
were to eat it?
Creation myths come from lesser.
You are free to believe that our coming here has no consequence, but for us, it has consequence.
Yes, there is consequence, but there is no cosmic justice in the world. There is no right or wrong. There is adventurers doing what needs to be done and succeeding excessively often, as if the gods themselves are helping.
Really?
Sometimes they do. You seem to be counteracting your own argument at times here.
Mugmug, you feel a connection with this individual, like on a deep level.
I don't know what the fuck he's saying.
You can understand it innately.
Oh. Hi. Weird man with rocks. Looks at Daedalus. Do we have any shiny rocks? Do we still have any shiny rocks?
Silence, goblin.
Well, that's just rude.
And you are ugly.
I wish I understood what he was saying so bad.
And you are pudgy.
He looks down at his very lean, well-built body that probably has a less than an ounce of fat on it,
Abs under abs.
and looks up at you. Let me
Misa, stand by what I said.
introduce myself. I am Tuheli, and I'm
Isn't
the
it?
rage of Ubtao. And I am angry that I am stuck in this godforsaken maze. If I would have built this place, it would have just killed everyone. No need for complicated tests and traps.
I am Mugmug. Something of Ooptao.
Yes, I feel the soiledness of the mantle.
Creator? I don't know what the frick I am. Something Ooptao.
I'm supposed to test you, but I don't want to. So just give up.
No.
Give up? Misa not gonna give up.
Well, as he switches to common for this, seeing that the rest of you can't understand.
Oh, come on. Do I have to interact?
I am Twahele, the
No.
Rage of Ooptao. And I know you're going to succeed in whatever this is, whatever you're here to do, because this is a horrible maze, and I am certain that you are almost through it. And let's face it, you are powerful adventurers, so whatever happens, through some miracle, you're going to succeed in the end, because there is no justice in this world. And any moron who can swing a sword is somehow a great hero. I suppose we better get you all set up after this little escapade ends. I can give you almost anything you might want or need, short of helping you through the maze. Of course, nothing comes from nothing, so I'll have to take whatever you want from someone else. But it's a small price and you won't be paying it.
I don't care about anything you could give me. I want to get through this so I can not have the world end.
What do we need?
I mean, does that mean I can get like 3 extra like level 9 spell slots? Just borrow them from other wizards?
I don't think there's any such thing as a price that you don't have to pay. It'll eventually come back to you. I feel like it's a trick.
I cannot give you 3, but I can give you an extra 9th level slot. But I will emphasize, there is a cost. You will not have to pay it. But someone else will.
You might not have to pay for it. This is out of character, by the way. Bailey's guess is you may not have to pay for it, but one of us might.
Well, actually, I was going to ask, like, is there like a teeter-totter of weighing the requests? Is it like somebody might lose a finger, but you get an extra arm?
There is no way of knowing what the cost is until you accept.
Come on. Tell a brother what he needs.
Well, if he's just offering anything, how about the power of a god? If he can offer us anything.
I can offer you almost anything. And I can offer that.
And someone else pays it.
Someone else will.
I'll take it.
To weigh my ability to divine intervention. I'm getting a passport.
Honoria, even or odds?
How dare you? Odds. Odds.
Odds. So that
Oh.
leaves Astrum. with
Kid was so still, I thought he froze.
Honoria,
No,
you
after.
ca-
I'm sorry. I don't want to.
Honoria, you called it. As you called it right. You are safe from this. The cost.
I'm so good at guessing.
Astrum. As Saveshna asks for the power of a god, you start to feel your power ebb.
No.
Wow.
I'm
How dare you? Oh no.
Are you asking
does
for
that
anything
mean?
while this process is going?
yes. Yes, I am. You would take. You're taking what is mine, he says to Saveshna. I would ask that you stop. What's her does she
So-
respond?
I'm thinking. Is when she is she starting to feel anything like?
You're starting to feel an influx of not much, or just a trickle at this point. And it feels wrong to you. It feels too good. It feels too warm. It feels
Oh.
warm and tingly inside.
Oh, that's disgusting. Yeah, that's not what I asked for.
She grew a heart.
I was asking for power for myself. I don't want whatever that is.
Power of love.
So,
Amazing.
Do we so what happens then?
do you wish it to be undone?
Yes, I thought someone else, like not someone here, would be paying it.
So as you say that, you see the rage play over his of Tuhele's face. He absolutely, you see it contorts in rage as he slashes at the air and screams in rage. The resulting trade is undone. However, the both of you will take 55 thunder damage as the result as he disappears.
Oh.
Is this magical in nature?
It is, yes.
Yeah, halved.
This guy needs to chill.
As you guys find yourself back in the corridor.
Oh
that you were
man,
in
but
before.
What's half of 55?
27.
27. Okay, thank you.
Yep.
That was rude.
I know, and I didn't even get my 9th level spell slot. Not that we know what spell slots are, but you get my meaning.
Yeah.
This is what
We have-
happens when your purpose in life is.
We have
squandered.
everything that we need to get through this.
Oh, I know, but the idea, I just had a plan with some stuff. It would have worked out beautifully, but
Mug puts 2 and 2 together and looks at him and goes, "Hey!"
I'm going to go ahead and heal myself 40 points at this point.
Okay.
And I am all out of healing hand.
because
Or
I'm
lay
not
on
gonna
hand.
lie, if I could have taken Mug's 9th level spell for the rest of his life and kept it for myself, that would have been amazing.
Jerk.
Not really. I really would. Well, I mean, kind of. I wanted to do it, but I don't know.
Don't lie, you wanted to.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I was kind of trying to take power from a god, not take someone else's connection to it. That was a bullshit deal.
Roll me insight, Saveshna.
Oh, her forte. Oh. Well, it's not a natural 1, but it's pretty close. 8.
Astrum, you can also roll an insight on this.
Also,
I
his
actually looked at
forte.
my passive.
Oh my gosh, I got a 2.
I rolled a
Nice.
2. I rolled a 2, so it's an 8 because I
Yeah. Mine's an 8 also.
So Honori is watching both of you guys sort of have this sort of bicker back and forth, and she realizes Astrum said he drank that ooze.